Yes, please give me the recap of all the insanity that we had to endure last Friday. Hi there, everybody. Hope you had a lovely weekend. We're back at it again with some more AI, the Somnium Files. I don't even know where to begin explaining to you what happened last week. We played Minecraft. There was a really stupid gallery shooter section. We got lectured in a bunch of random nonsense that doesn't have relevance to anything. We wasted our time in the warehouse many times over, and it was really, really dumb. So we're gonna keep playing, and hope it gets better. Which, from what I've been told, it actually gets much worse. The sink from earlier touched my heart in a way that will always linger. All doubt was removed from my mind. I was determined.
Iris, I'm sorry that I doubted you.
You only told me about the possibility of aliens existing and being in pieces of data being telepathically communicated through satellite link from interdimensional beings. You know, it's nothing too out of the ordinary.
I believe you. Watch it, Nyes, X0063.
All that crap.
Are you serious?
And like I said, I'll fulfill your wish. From this moment on, you're under my protection.
Oh, did I forget to mention that whole thing about the interdimensional beings and interstellar space travel and potentially all that? Yeah, well, that's a thing that we got told about last time. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm your bodyguard. I'll protect you with my life, Iris.
Date! Thank you! Thank you so much!
I can't, your voice makes me want to jump off the bridge that we're currently driving on.
Date, are you delusional?
Yes.
You're going to help too, right, Iva?
I mean, she's your eyeball, so I'm not sure she has much of a choice except to self-destruct or to kill her too, except no, it wouldn't because all the data is stored in the cloud.
My mission is to support you.
My mission was to ensure that doesn't happen. It still is.
Good. And thank you.
Alright, what's up? God, the stupid white screen, I hate it. What's up next? Oh, not here again. Why here again?
What?
Great.
You stayed at a hotel with Tessa?
Crazy man with the shotgun's back at it
It
again.
was a business hotel.
It was a two-bedroom.
Don't say misleading things. We got 2 rooms, each with 2 beds.
We did bathe together, though.
No, we didn't.
Are you... Iris, I just promised you last night that I would be your bodyguard and I'd protect you with my life. Now we're standing in front of a man who has a very strong admiration for you, and you're taunting him by saying, "Well, we bathed together last night. We stayed in a 2-bedroom. Are you trying to get me shot? Because if that's the goal, it's probably gonna work. Why am I supposed to like you again? Like, look at that face. Look at that face. Look at it.
What?
Isn't your gang supposed to be clean?
Why are you here anyway?
Good question. I told Momo about the attack by by the potential interdimensional
I
beings.
see. I heard about the shooting in Golden Yokocho last night, but I never thought it'd be you.
Did you hear about it from the authorities that never responded or showed up on the scene to offer any assistance? Alright,
When you told me you were coming, I made them leave. I can't let them see me with Tessa.
of course not. Why would we ever want that?
Unfortunately, I don't have anything new for you.
Well, then you're just wasting my time, aren't
I got
you?
a little nugget of info you might want to hear.
Aliens?
What is it?
I'll tell you, but, Date, come over here.
Again with this?
With his arm over my shoulder, Momo led me to the corner of the room.
I'll tell you, Date, but you gotta do something for me.
Oh.
You want to shake her hand again?
No. I did that already. I want to see her panties.
Why? That's like, what even is wrong with you at this point? What even fathom you? What would bring you to the conclusion? I can't see how, why would you even think to ask this?
I'm sorry?
I want to see Tessa's panties. I really really want to see.
I mean, props to the animators and the voice actors, but Jesus Christ, what are we doing?
Gotta let me get a peek.
That's not up to me. What the?
He's not gonna let you.
Well, can you at least ask?
I know I'm not gonna feel comfortable asking, but jeez, like, could you even imagine asking this question? Hey, the Yakuza leader wants to see your panties. You know, it's nothing out of the ordinary. Just your average day.
Iris, could you do me a favor? This guy wants to see your panties.
That she hit me hard. Yeah. What would you expect to happen, Date? Obviously, that would be the course of action.
That's messed up, Doc.
Yes, it is.
I know Momo would never say that.
You. Ah! What is wrong with you? I mean, okay. In fairness, I can't blame her technically, because we are dealing with Date here, right? We are dealing with Date. It's reasonable to assume that he'd be asking that. However, Moma's right there! She's right there! We just established she has a hard-on for you. What are we doing?
Right, Momo?
Yeah, of course.
Date! Say...
You evil pervert.
I'm gonna ram that dragon's golden ball up somewhere you're not gonna like here, mister.
You just want a handshake, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I hate all of you! I hate every single one of you. All of you. Everyone.
Date, this is the happiest day of my life.
I'm gonna throw something at
That
you.
was yesterday.
I hope you don't like that really nice monitor over there. Or perhaps the ace set statue that's hiding behind that painting. I sure hope you don't feel emotionally attached to either of those things.
Anyway, what's this intel you got?
Check it out. Friday night near Bloom Park, someone saw Renji.
Well, that's crazy, dude.
Friday night.
That's when Shoko was killed.
Obviously, that's not enough to pin the crime on him, but it does prove he was there.
I guess we should check the merry-go-round again.
The police have already thoroughly searched it. And we've been there more than once before on our investigation.
Yes, we have.
But we might have missed something, right?
How can we keep missing things at this damn merry-go-round? I don't care about any of that. Actually, I guess I'll ask her about Renju.
Maybe Mr. Okiura was a part of Knives.
Oh my god, this again.
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking out loud.
What makes you think that?
When we were at Sunfish Pocket, my friend said... he was looking for Iris.
That took an extremely long time to load.
And then later, I almost got kidnapped by Knives. Was that just a coincidence?
Which, by the way, what an incompetent kidnapping. Good thing he didn't, knock us out. Good thing they didn't just knock both of us out and instead tried to hold on to us.
When you found my corpse in the parallel world, you found it in an Okiura
God, we're still
warehouse.
doing the parallel world garbage.
Whoever killed me in that world was probably affiliated with Knives.
That
makes me think the Okiuras and Knives are connected. Maybe Knives ordered Mr. Okiura to help number 89 escape.
Yeah, remember Prisoner 89 escaping?
Number 89 is an assassin.
Remember when that was his craziest thing he's got? Yeah, I remember.
If he wanted to get rid of me, Mr. Okiura must have...
If that's true, it could be related to Shoko's murder. Shoko must have found out about the organization. They killed her for getting too close, then displayed the body as a warning.
It all comes back to Knives. Once we solve the mystery of Knives-a-lots or whatever, everything else fall into place, or so I thought.
You want to know more about Knives? Why not ask Ota?
Oh, the most valuable source for crazy garbage, of course.
Remember what he said yesterday?
Who else to turn to for wacky conspiracy theories?
I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating.
Good point. You might have more information for us.
Do I have to ask this other stuff? I really don't know. Oh, great.
Well, that's random.
It's an option that the game gave me.
Don't worry.
It's fine. She knows already. I told her I'm with you. I'm sure she's not worried.
Why does it keep... I hate that it keeps pulling me out of the damn dialogue wheel.
School?
Today's Tuesday. It's not another holiday, is it?
What are you, dense? Tessa was almost kidnapped. You can't be going to school now.
I guess that's true, but...
Wow, what a waste of dialogue.
Sorry, never heard of them. Are they even real?
I'm not sure.
Yes!
Oh, yeah. I mean, of course. I've always known, deep down, there must be some kind of secret organization.
Oh my god.
Always known it. Anyway, I got some info about the shootout. Those guys aren't affiliated with any criminal organization we're aware of. They're not mafia or yakuza or anything.
They're just incompetent.
They must have been hired guns by Niza Mattis.
It's nice at laws!
There are 3 places we can go. First, Bloom Park. I'm curious about Renju being seen there Friday. Second, Matsushita Diner. I want to ask Oda more about Nice. Third, the Sajima Estate. Sajima was probably the one responsible for Iris' murder in the parallel world, in which case he might be a part of Nice. We're really going for this, aren't we? We need to confront him, because that went so well last time. Again?
Let's go, Iris.
Oh, yeah!
You're taking Tessa with you? She'll be safer here.
Are you sure about that?
Can't do that. I made her a promise. I will be Iris's garter belt.
I guess Date finally learned not to make a girl a promise if he knows he can't keep it.
Or what?
Sorry. I meant bodyguard.
A Freudian slip, no doubt.
Wait, what did he say? So I don't actually know what that means. I'm... So let's go ahead and look up garter belt. Okay, never mind. Let's... On second thought, we're gonna pretend I never read any of that. Moving along then. Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
Whatever. But if you're gonna leave, you should take this with you.
What is this? Momo opened his desk and took out a small object.
What's this?
A GPS transmitter.
What?
Moma, Iris's phone already has GPS.
I know, but in case she gets caught and they throw away her phone or something, it's just an extra precaution.
An extra precaution for you to be able to know our exact location, and more specifically, her exact location at every available opportunity. Nah, sure there's no ulterior motive here.
Put it somewhere they won't find it.
Thank you.
Iris took the GPS transmitter and hid it in her clothes.
I hope it'll be useful. Date, if anything happens to her, I'll make sure you regret it for the rest of your life.
You're not right in the head, you know that?
Relax.
There are many things wrong with you. Alright, first up on the list, Matsushita Diner. To talk to my favorite person in the whole wide world, Oda. Oh, well, okay, at least Mizuki's here, so... It mitigates the pain somewhat.
Eyes at loss. I see. It's not impossible.
Oda spoke softly to himself, looking deep in thought. I didn't want to click on that, but it's fine. All right.
I've heard of them. Loss, or Nice, is a satanic secret society. Like a cult.
Sure.
They sacrifice children.
Of course they
All the
do.
sacrifices up
That's
on that
what the
screen. The cult performs ritual acts.
What? Hey, remember when this was a murder mystery game about a serial killer on the loose? Yeah, oh, I didn't want to skip that. I mean, we get to hear Oda talk less, but still, I genuinely didn't mean to skip that. Anyway, yeah, well, now it's a story about a cult sacrificing children. We're still playing the Somnium Files, okay. The ranks are full of politicians, intellectuals, and business tycoons. They've only been active for a few decades, but some say they've grown to be the largest secret society in the world. An organization so big that it absorbed the Freemasons and the Illuminati. Apparently.
But even though their membership is huge, no one knows who their leaders are. Like, you've heard of the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds, right? But for Nice, there's nothing.
The hell does this achieve for? Appendix Analyst. Collected 100 appendix files. Excuse me? Not sure how I did that, but I'll take the free achievement.
Who knows who's running the cult? My guess is that they're being led by a group of super geniuses.
Ota doesn't know about the Wanchan system or its connections to Nice. Iris found out, which is why they're after her. Pieces fit.
If you believe everything she said.
Oh boy. Alright, who else? Hi, hello everybody. It's really uncomfortable when every single person just stares at you awkwardly. It's real weird.
Tessa is my hopes and dreams, my peace and my life. My light, my star, my sun, my goddess.
You're weird.
She's like the loss of the universe itself. The embodiment of beauty.
You're beyond weird,
An
actually.
angel, a lover.
Stop talking! Stop talking!
I would ignore it.
And like I told you before, I'm Tessa's thrall. If she calls for me, I'll be there.
Thanks, Ota. That makes me happy.
That would just make me feel weirded out if someone ever said that to me. Anything else? Where's your mother?
She's out right now. I'm not sure where. Shopping, maybe.
Lovely. Moving along to the next person then. Why are you here?
Well, Ota...
Date, can I...
I don't like where this is going. Oda gestured and walked over to the corner of the room. Why does everybody keep dragging me to the corner of the room? What is so interesting about the corner of the room?
Look, I was gonna let you have it, but under the circumstances.
What?
What are you talking about?
Mizuki, of course.
What? I need more than
I've
that.
been neglecting her. Don't you think she's at her limit?
Are you aware
I
of...
stayed at one of the mermaids' houses last night.
That's...
She was twisting and turning all night. I had to sleep in the same bed so she'd calm down.
What?
She called me this morning so I could pick her up.
She...
Normally, she'd be in school, but Mizuki had the day off for mourning. I thought that she shouldn't be alone. Why don't you try being nicer to Mizuki?
You know, the whole, first off, you have no leg to stand on here, because you left her by herself in the middle of a park where you found a dead body of her mother. For as much of a piece of shit parent she was still her mother, and you left her there to witness the dead corpse of her mother all by herself. So I don't need a lecture from you about jack shit. But more importantly, Mizuki went to the mermaid's house? I feel like Iris's home would have, like, I know Iris wasn't home, but I feel like that would have been a nice alternative. Also, she could have just called me. That would have been an alternative. And also, I feel like she's, how old is she again? Right, that's not where we go to check that. She's 12, okay, so younger than so she, actually, I think I was actually 11. I'm pretty sure the first time my parents ever left me home alone was when I was 11, because I can vividly recall the circumstances under which that was happening, so I know how old it was. I was 11 years old when that was when they left me alone for the first time. So she's definitely old enough to be staying on her own. Well, I mean, under normal circumstances, she would be old enough to stay home alone anyway. But especially her, when if anyone comes anywhere near her, she activates her supersonic abilities and just blasts them away into a different dimension. So I'm not really worried about that. Now, obviously, I'm sure she might feel neglected by Date, but again, we're a phone call away, so I feel like there were easier solutions than going to the mermaid's house? Question mark? That was interesting. Of all people, to lecture me about this. It's not going to be This little shit.
I know she doesn't show it, but she's really hurting. She needs you, Date. She just doesn't want to trouble you.
She's a remarkable, brave young girl. You should try to understand how she feels.
I do. We played through the yellow route. We understand that perfectly fine. But in case you forgot, Iba, we kind of almost died in the last 24 hours. A lot's been happening recently.
If you're asking me, he's involved in all this, isn't he?
Yep.
Is he the culprit?
Did
he really kill Mom?
I don't think he's the mastermind, but he's involved.
It's understandable that he'd be a suspect. After Mom got killed, he didn't even call. He called me out to Bloom Park for some reason. I thought it was suspicious, but I pretended not to notice. I didn't want to acknowledge it. I wanted to believe in Daddy. Who is Iris to me? A friend? A big sister? And I kinda envy her. No, stop it! It's true though. I look up to you a lot, Iris.
Oh, that's adorable, but I kind of hate her right now. Sorry, Mizuki.
Alright, Iris. Let's get going.
You got it.
Date, if
Shut
something
up!
happens to Tessa, let me know, okay?
You'll be the last person I call. I think I might actually call a rock before I call you.
Me too. I'll save you no matter what, Iris.
I'll just phone some random rock. You better not come back in the sequel.
Thank you both.
Promise me.
I don't know how many of these characters are going to be returning for the sequel, but you better not be in one of them.
I promise.
Telling you this right now. I also don't know what I did to get that appendix achievement. I feel like I've just been talking to people. I guess maybe you unlock them by talking to people, but still. 100 seems excessive. I know we've been playing for like 20 hours or something ridiculous, but still. Tsujima Residence. Let's get a move on. We're gonna find his mutilated corpse here again.
There's no one in the garden.
So must be inside.
Wait. I have detected a living organism in the garden. You should look around.
You've detected a living organism, but you can't tell me where the living organism actually is. Fantastic. Hi there. Oh? Excuse me? Are we not gonna talk? Are we not gonna talk about this? Can I not? Can I not?
So,
More importantly, that's Hitomi.
Hitomi?
It looks that way.
Why? What's Hitomi doing with So?
Date? What's wrong?
They're really building up So to be the big bad mastermind, but it can't be him. He's way too obvious of a suspect. And it doesn't track at all that Hitomi would be even tangentially involved with the serial killing, because Iris was one of the victims, so I don't even... And I can't believe she would ever have tied up Mizuki. That... I keep adjusting in my chair, and in doing so, like, the controller bumps against the side and it holds the right trigger down. Damn it, okay. Say you don't know So Tsujima, right? What about your mom? Does she know So? I don't know.
I don't think she does.
Do you ever talk politics at home? Anything like that?
Not particularly. Why are you asking me this?
It was at that moment, two bodyguards dressed in black came running out of the mansion. They had panicked looks in their faces.
We told you you can't come in here. You can't do what you want just because you're a cop. You're trespassing. That's a crime, you know. Get lost.
No use pushing it. If they called HQ, we would get arrested for sure. And what would happen to Iris? Who would protect her? NICE is a huge organization, they have people everywhere. I can't risk being caught, then I wouldn't be able to save Iris.
Fine. Let's go, Iris.
Yeah.
That is fascinating to think about, but we're probably not going to get any information on it for another 20 hours, so remember that for later, I guess. Now back to my favorite place, my second favorite place actually, second only to the cold storage warehouse, the merry-go-round at Bloom Park. I took Iris to Bloom Park. I took my time checking every inch of the merry-go-round, and I found nothing new. Presumably.
There's nothing here.
Guess not.
I'm stunned. Why did Renju come here Friday nights? Was it to place Shoko's body here, or did he have another reason? Renju, excuse me, is my friend, somehow. I want to believe it, but I don't know how long I can keep defending him. Where is he? What is he doing? I've thought it over 1,000 times, my head is heavy with it. Iris suddenly snapped me out of it.
Wanna race, Date?
Are you aware of what the stakes of our current situation are, especially if we believe what you're actually telling me right now, Iris?
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. You wanna challenge me?
Well, sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
We-
Start here and end here.
We have bigger fish to fry.
Right.
We're really gonna race.
Line up next to me.
Before I even had a chance to reply, Iris got set. Would you say she got a set? I lined up next to Iris.
Okay, here we go.
How about here we don't go?
Ready?
No.
Set.
No.
Go.
No. How about ready, set, no? Couldn't believe my eyes. I thought I must be dreaming. A second after the race had started, I was already 2 paces behind her. I couldn't close the gap. I watched her back get smaller and smaller. What are you doing right now? This is a murder investigation. Imagine boss just strolls up to the scene. It's like, hey, just checking in on how your investigations go. Oh my god, what are you idiots doing? And they're running around the track. Or, sorry, running around the damn...
Messenger of the gods.
I don't care!
You've earned your namesake.
Huh?
About mythology?
Huh?
You said that Iris is a goddess in Greek mythology. And 3 days ago, you were talking about Egyptian mythology.
Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun. The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wadjet, and that one is the moon.
That's what I was told me 3 days ago. Horus's left eye is the eye of Wadjet. Does that have any relation to the...
Mythology? I actually don't know that much. Uncle taught me everything. 6 years ago, I used to...
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, didn't he come up with Aset too?
Yeah, that's right. That name is rooted in Egyptian mythology, too. Horus's mom is named Isis, but in ancient Egyptian, it's pronounced closer to Ise, or Aset. How do I explain this? Horus's father's name is Osiris, and his mom's name is Isis. So Osiris is Isis's husband. Osiris was assassinated by his brother Set. After Set killed Osiris, he tore his body to pieces and threw it into the river.
I don't know if it's possible to express to you how little I give a shit.
Isis was devastated. I can't believe I'm a widow at my age. But she didn't let it break her because she had the power of life and death. Alright, fine. If that's how it's gonna be, I'll just revive my husband. With a group of her friends, she gathered up Osiris's body and started the resurrection ritual. Live! Shkrr! And so, Osiris was revived! Well, technically he wasn't all there, so he wasn't in one piece. But anyway, Isis was the goddess of life, death, and fertility. She was worshipped by all the land.
I think I get the picture, but what does that have to do with your own name?
There's a theory that the Greek goddess Iris is really based on the Egyptian goddess Isis.
So Isis and Iris are connected.
Yeah,
And Isis sounded like Aset in ancient Egypt, which is where your stage name comes from.
that's right. But remember, I didn't come up with the name.
Her uncle.
Horus's arch enemy was Set, his uncle.
His uncle.
I told you earlier, Horus's father was Osiris, who was assassinated by his younger brother Set.
Right, I see.
Not only was he killed, he was shredded to pieces. So obviously Horus was pissed. Drats! I'll never forgive you, Uncle Set. On the other hand, Set didn't like having Horus around. Ugh, he's so annoying. Osiris said that I was supposed to be king, but now everyone's like, oh, Horus should be king. Are these idiots serious? Horus would be an awful king.
What are we doing?
Go to war! And so, a bloody war broke out. Just like that.
Oh my
And
Jesus,
the winner
man.
was decided by a deadly
I
game.
don't care how you got your stupid name.
Kinda game.
They would disguise themselves as hippos. ford the river, and whoever gets to the other side first would win.
Why?
That's what they decided.
How oddly specific.
So, for 80 years they fought. It was bloody and horrible.
Oh my god. Oh, and I can't. It pulls my aim off again.
In the end, Horace won. Horace used a spear to cut off Set's foot and wee-wee.
Wee-wee?
I believe she is referring to a male... Wait, why are you asking me?
But Horace didn't come out of this unscathed. During the battle, Horace lost his left eyeball to Set. It's said that the left eye survived and traveled all over Egypt, gaining wisdom and experience. Horace had no idea that his left eye was wandering around on its own. What? Where did my eye go? Horace was totally bummed out. He went to see the god of wisdom, the moon, and time, Thoth. Damn, Set did that? That's brutal, dude. All right, I'll use my moon power to heal you up. Yay, thank you, Mr. Thoth. Okay, here it goes. Moon healing power! Ring, ring, ring! Thoth cast his spell and Horace's eye came zooming in! Zoom, click! Horace got his eye back. And from that day forward, his left eye had the power of the moon in it. It became the symbol of knowledge and healing, and revered as a sacred icon.
So that's the Eye of Wadjet?
Right.
And it became the Eye of Providence.
Yes.
And do you think that's why we call it the Wadjet system?
Probably, yeah. I told you yesterday, I love moving around. And I especially love dancing. But about 3 months ago, Mr. Ogira told me something. He said that I can't dance.
Why?
I don't know. He said something about being over-reliant on dancing and neglecting my singing. You should stop dancing for now and practice singing.
But during your live stream...
She was dancing.
Because I was sad. After I stopped dancing, I lost so many fans. They said terrible things to me, like that I'm worthless if I can't dance. All I have is dancing. Just dancing.
Dancing, manipulation, lying, among other character traits. In the end, we didn't find any new information on Renju, but I'm not too upset. This is what a criminal investigation is about. Running laps around the crime scene? Is that what an investigation is about? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, I'm sick of this route. I'm done. It's over. I'm so sick of this route. I can't. This had better end soon. Speaking of ending things, though, I think I'll probably end the video once we get into our next driving scene, which is right now.
Where are we going next?
Find out in the next episode. Blue route still sucks. That's my thoughts for today. So that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time. I hope to catch you all tomorrow with some more AI: The Somnium Files. Goodbye.